And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Total War Silmarillion faction overview video. Today we're going to cover the faction of the Easterlings. Now we'll go through some of J-Monster's information first, then we'll go through the unit stats in front of us, and then we'll try and see them in action. Now, I'll do my best to read this because it's a little bit hard to follow for me. We got, for the Tribe of Burr, 5% cost to high tier infantry. All infantry receive the melee defense bonus of units 1 tier above them. What that means that high tier units simply receive 1 additional melee defense. Okay, no low tier units. 1 plus armor, 1 plus shield to all infantry, plus 2 morale, minus 20 unit size for high tiers, and minus 10 for mid tier units. Access to halberds and Skitmar infantry. Skitmar grants plus 2 melee defense at the cost of minus 1 base damage. And hybrid horse archers. Okay, there's no shock infantry, cavalry, foot archers, or offensive weapons types like axes or javelins, with the exception of the Boar BG, which uses an axe. I'm guessing that's these guys here, Easterling Marauders. Tribe of Ulfang, access to flax infantry and range damaged oriented light horse archers, which I'm guessing is these guys here. I lost my place here before. Phalanx units gain 0.5 movement speed and plus 1 morale, plus 2 attack for all units. That means that bonus is hard for missile units. Very limited shielded units, as you can see. These are mostly these guys here. Don't really have too much in the range of shielding. Light and medium tier infantry costs 5% less. No non-bodyguard unit with an armor value above 6. No high tier units available outside BG. No foot archers or javelins. That's their trouble bonuses. The faction icon is in a placeholder at the moment, so they're just using the Easterling one to represent them. So this symbol here will change later on. That's all that means. Okay. Apparently, there's a significant departure from what we see here. Ravagers of Himring, which I'm guessing is these guys here. They've had their morale locked. They're not an especially scary as a tar pit unit, but they throw mid-range axes, which have a range of about 50 to 60 meters, I think. Pretty short, so get into position and pelt the enemy with missiles. No, easier said than done in most cases, especially against the Elven factions like Osirian and Feanor. Just off the top of my head. Ulfang's tribe, the black armored guys, which are these guys here, I'm assuming, are pretty much there to die. That's comforting. They do have some decent units, such as the Pillagers of Himring. Where are the Pillagers of Himring? Oh, there they are. Yeah, these guys here. We saw this on the podcast between J-Monster and myself, a picture of these guys earlier, so looking forward to seeing them in action. And the lower tier mid-horser unit is really efficient at range for its tier and cost. Also, another thing is that the horse archers they're only skirmishers. They don't suffer the minus 20 penalty that other horse archers do, so that's a bonus. They have no foot archers at all. They can also outrange other horse archers, which brings back to their nomadic roots, apparently, J-Monster says. Rex also gave them a new map, so looking forward to seeing that. And the Salamone Garb there. Basically a mounted bodyguard with 1 HP. Okay, so those are these guys here. Super expensive and limited by their very low numbers, even for horse archers. So that's not that comforting. Now, apparently you can actually upgrade them, which you can. And to fully upgrade them will cost you 1,200 coin. So, if you're going to bring them, be careful. Okay, and with that, we'll go through the units. So, we've got the Warband of Laughlin. We've got attack 3, defense 24, charge 1. Can make shield wall, bonus fighting cavalry. Excellent morale, good stamina. Can counter attack when charged. Okie doke. Okay, the Ravagers of Himring, pretty much a cannon fodder unit. We got an attack 9, defense 10, charge 16. That's a really good charge. Bonus fighting cavalry, combat bonus in deserts. Excellent morale, powerful charge, good stamina. We got the Marauders of Himring. Combat bonus in the desert, excellent morale, good stamina, attack 9. This is a javelin unit too. Similar to the footmen. Similar to those units you see that throw javelins and become basically a men-at-arms unit. Attack 9, defense 13, charge 5. Okay, Habitus of Laughlin. Attack 12, defense 17, charge 6. Can form phalanx. Bonus fighting cavalry. Effective against armor, excellent morale, well armored, good stamina, can counter attack when charged. So, a common trait here of a lot of the Easterling units is they can counter attack when being charged. We got attack here. We got some Habitus of Laughlin, which is attack 12, defense 17, charge 6, can form phalanx, bonus fighting cavalry, excellent against armor, Excellent morale, well armoured, good stamina, can counter attack when charged. There's that same trait. Okay, these guys can't counter attack when charged, so be careful with that. The Clang Guard of Laughlin. We've got attack 8, defense 28, charge 3, excellent morale, well armoured, good stamina. Okay, Pillagers of Himring. Attack 11, defense 13, charge 28. So really good charge there. Bonus fighting cavalry, combat bonus in the deserts, frighten nearby units, enemy infantry, excellent morale, powerful charge, well armoured, very good stamina. We got here Wardens of Warfare. We got can make shield wall, bonus fighting cavalry again, excellent morale, well armoured, good stamina, can counter attack when charged. Most units have that ability, it seems. Now this is probably one of their best high tier units, the Sons of Ulfang. They got attack 15, defense 22, charge 34. Can use sharpened stakes, bonus fighting cavalry, excellent against armor, combat bonus in the deserts, excellent morale, powerful charge, can't hide though. Okay, well armored, costs increased. Too many of this type selected. Okay, we got Chieftains Vanguard here. We got attack 20, defense 35, charge 12, hit points 2. So you get 2+ hit points there. Frighten nearby enemy infantry, excellent morale, very well armored, powerful charge, good stamina. We got here the Easterling Marauders. As you can see, no armor whatsoever. Attack 6, defense 5, charge 3. Combat bonus in the desert, excellent morale, vulnerable to missiles. Who would have guessed that? And yeah, that's about it. Salamone Garb. Okay, attack 10, defense 28, charge 5, horse archer unit, bonus fighting cavalry, can form a shooting circle, long range missiles, excellent morale, well armored, very good stamina. And finally, Easterling horse archers. We got here attack 5, defense 5, charge 1, can form a shooting circle, combat bonus in the deserts, long range missiles, excellent morale, vulnerable to missiles, good stamina. And then we've got your standard catapult and ballista. Now I think we can see these guys in action now, I think. Let's just get going. Okay guys, so we're back. I've laid out the units here on the field so we can see them individually. Right here in front of us we've got the Marauders of Himring. So if we take a quick look at them, just give you a brief overview of what they look like. Treat them as a light tier unit. Next we have the Salamone Garb. This is the elite heart horse archer unit of the Easterling faction. We've got the nice golden helms here. We've got the samurai flags on their backs, which is interesting. They're modelled after the Khan unit as well. Got the nice bows there. A little bit dusty, but you know, what can you do? Next we have, I think this is the Easterling horse archers. Looking very deadly. Got a few tattoos there on them. Now it's just dust. But as you can see, very vulnerable to enemy arrow fire. Use them wisely. They are known for their long range abilities, so try to use that over your enemy. Don't try to go toe to toe in close archer combat, you'll lose. Next we have the Easterlings, so the Easterling Marauders, which is just your standard axe throwing unit, similar to the Marauders of Khan, really. You know, they throw javelins, these guys throw axes. They are pretty vulnerable, so you know, use them wisely. Now this one is just, I think, another Easterling horse archer unit. I thought I got rid of that before. My bad. Over here, we've got some Habitus of Laughlin. Now, these guys are modelled after the Easterlings, but obviously they're the ancestors of the Easterlings. So their armor's a little bit better. Got the nice leopard skin cloaks that we saw earlier. Looking very nice, very smick. Definitely a step up from Ulfang. So we've got both the Easterling tribes here, the good and the bad, I think. We've got the Ravagers of Himring here. These are the mid-tier units. You haven't got to the elite yet. These are the Ravagers of Himring. But, you know, watch out for the deadly curved blade. We'll see how they go in battle. Yeah, the description that Jay wants to sent me didn't really put them in a very positive light. So, we'll see how they go. I think we've got Clang Guard here of Laughlin. This is your more mid-tier men-at-arms styled unit. Definitely look bulky, fit. Alright guys, so we're just going to take a quick look at the Wardens of Warfare. This is a spear unit, obviously. Good against cavalry. make up the backbone. These kind of units will make up the backbone of your Easterling force. Next we have the Chieftains Vanguard. Similar to the Dragon's Wrath crossbows, obviously, but they've got their shields and axes out. Not a 2-handed heavy sword unit. Next we have the Wardens of Laughlin. Now these guys here are your light infantry. Still look pretty fierce. Now I'll give no one else the upgrade except the armor upgrade, except for the Salamone Garb. Don't know if anyone else has an armor upgrade at this point. I didn't test it. And here we got the Pillagers of Himring. This is the elite 2-handed heavy sword unit of the Easterlings. Looking very fierce. And the Sons of Ulfang. Here we go. The best of the best. Silver helm looks awesome. Very fierce. See, the common trait here of Ulfang is those long curved blades with the red handles. They all seem to have adopted that look. Being, mid to elites. They all have that same sort of look. In any case, let's try and see them in action. Now, obviously, I'm versing Fëanor here. I don't know what Fëanor is going to do. Looks like he's going to try and come up the pass here. I'm going to send up 1 unit of halberds. Some Clang Guard of Laughlin. Definitely run up some axes. Keep these light tier troops at bay. Got my Chieftains Vanguard here. I'll run them down here. These guys here are already firing. Gotta be careful. Oh yeah, they shoot similar to the rune. To the Lycanarim, sorry. So let's see what the Vanguard can do. I'm going to be a little bit careful with that. A couple of units falling here and there, nothing that serious. See what 2 units of Horse Archers can do to the House of Fëanor. Getting some kills. Mind you, they are bunched up, so we've got to take that into account. Alright. So I think my goal here will be just to show a couple of units in action. Troops are making their way across. Not a bad charge. Good charge. Got a considerable amount of casualties. Clearly not bad. Let's get some of the Ulfang troops up here, as well as from the tribe of Boar. The gold Easterlings guys are the good guys. They're the ones that fought for the elves, but unfortunately were eventually massacred and destroyed. The dark ones are the ones that joined Sauron and I think became the Easterlings we all know today. Okay, there's my sons. They move pretty quick, don't they? Let's see how good these guys are in a charge. They're bracing. I'll just leave them in prolonged combat and see how they fare. We've got 2 units of footmen of armour, so. Struggling a little bit against the Ottoman Itemol. Defeat almost a certainty. Guys, hurry up. Oh, you ran straight into him. Whoopsie. Okay, so my Clang Guard of Laughlin is in the mix. We've got Stalkers of Thagalon. Come on, hurry up. There we go, finally. Just got to take him out of guard mode, I guess.
We're under attack!
Clang Guard is cutting through the elves, and I think it's defenders of shield bearers of Heliborn as well. Here comes my warband. The accuracy of the axes of the Marauders isn't the best. Very wild. My pillages of Himring are down to 35. They've only killed 13 for the Ottoman Itemol. Let's see how good these guys are. So the Marauders are not a javelin yet, they're axe throwers. I said javelins before. And yeah, J-Monster wasn't kidding. You gotta get these guys in very, very close to use them. My Chieftains Vanguard into the footmen of Amos. I think I lost one there. The axes do knock him over. That's 3 volleys so far. Okay, so it just did damage there. They're out of ammunition. 5 volleys. Now, how will the Sons of Fëanor fare? They have to fare better now, yeah? You have to think. 31, 103. Sons of Wolfang obviously faring much better, but the elves are, pretty damaged at this stage. They pretty much wiped out all of the pillagers of Himring. Hey, the morale though of the pillagers is excellent. They never broke, down to the last man. And they broke. It's incredible. We've got one pillager left. Ain't that amusing? Jeez. Clang Guard, my warband, sorry. Yeah, Clang Guard. The Clang Guard suffered heavy losses there. Let's see how the Marauders go in combat. Okay, they lost about 40 men there. I like the look of the armor. Okay, shield bearers routed. We've got shield bearers of Helivon coming up. And some stalkers of Thagalon coming down. Warriors, attack!
We have bled the enemy badly. They have only half their men left.
Tell you what, Sons of Wolfang is an awesome unit, huge heavy hitter. Carving up the footman of Amras. Although the Easterlings just have archers on horseback, it doesn't seem to put them at a disadvantage. They are just as deadly with their horses on horseback. They don't even need foot archers. And as we saw, even the Salamone Garb, they still got a great charge on. Obviously, the Easterling horse archers are pretty much just there to shoot. Their archers and pretty much they're useless after that. They're no different than an orc band.
Our brave warriors have killed our foe's general.
Orc goblin band.
Now his men will fear us. Easterling! Attack! March! Move out! Boots! Stand and fight!
And that's it, guys. Just fast forward, I think, to the end. Two chevrons there for the Eastlings. Okay, Stalkers of Thagalon destroyed all more warband. So per the description, they are pretty much useless in combat.
Our foe is broken. What? Ha! Our enemy is no more! We have won a clear victory!
Okay, so Pillagers of Himring, when they versed the Automatamon, got 17 kills out of a potential 50, I think. Habitus of Laughlin, 186. Clang Guard, 119. Easterling Horses, 141. Salamone Garb 185. The rest of them I didn't really use too much of. The second unit of Salamone Garb got 70 kills on their own. So yes, the Easterlings are a faction to be wary of, guys. They are a force to be reckoned with. I hope you enjoyed this brief faction overview. I'll try and do a more detailed one in the future. I'll work on that. But this was my first crack at it, so just wanted to give it a go. Till next time, this is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.